How you guys doing? This is Martin. Know me from my series on to pay off your car loan in 36 months without giving up Starbucks or being cheap. And I can't, the conspiracy theory, I can't say anything. Okay, the deaths right now are 300 something thousand. I think it was 3,079. I could be wrong. And the number of people infected, it showed like 279,000. To get to like the 240,000, 200,000 deaths, that means basically of those 279, basically you're looking at like a 95% death rate. My math may be wrong, but that's basically what you're saying. You are 3,000. I mean, that's why 76% of people are living paycheck to paycheck, because I think they all failed math. Okay, you 3,000, and you're thinking 240,000. Let's say 240 minus 3 is like 291,000. It's like 231,000. No, 239,000. And now you got to subtract that from like the 279,000 that are sick. So basically, you're looking at something close to 88%, 90% death rate. I don't think that's going to happen. If that would already have happened, it would have happened all over the world. So I'm telling you, it's way too quiet. I'm a black man. I lived during the Rodney King stuff. I mean, through cop shootings. Oh, this people gonna go fucking crazy. I'm telling you, they gonna just go blow. Especially in California, where they found out the politicians only shut down the government for shut down the whole state for a couple of weeks over like a 3,000 into, like, say if it's 10,000 divided into 200, you're talking about maybe 4%, 5%. Yes, it's bad. It's bad. But I just compare it to like shootings in the hood. In Chicago, you have more people dying and shooting in Chicago from each other, from the blacks. I'm not even counting cops shooting the brothers shooting the cops, back and forth. I mean, more people died between the cops and us in 1 year than there is the people dying in the flu. And you don't see them shutting down the hood. You don't see them shutting down the projects. You don't tell them, say, hey, wear bulletproof vests in the hood. You may get shot by a cop. You may get shot by a brother. Or brother, you may be shot by another brother. Don't talk. Maybe the black brothers stop talking to other brothers, because if it's always black on black crime, then I should wear my mask in front of another black guy so I don't breathe on him, and hopefully he won't kill me. So that's what you're saying. I mean, that's how I got this, man. I got jumped by 7 people. Are you going to the hood to find them and lock them up? Go concentration camp on them, style on them or something? I mean, like, what's going on, man? So it's gonna be bad, man. So I need to probably go buy. I hope the gun stores are open, or I have to just go steal me some guns, because unfortunately, it ain't gonna be the brothers going crazy. It's gonna be the white man, the yellow man, the red man. Ooh, already 59% of these businesses are already going paycheck to paycheck, and now you have this come along, and half of them won't even be smart enough to take advantage of the stimulus package anyway. And then, like, they were like giving people forbearances for homes. I almost lost a house, and I was behind for 2 months. Because, like, forbearance doesn't mean your loan is forgiven. Like, for example, like when I had my $93,000 student loan, it was on forbearance. That's why I got that call like in 2014. Hello, Mr. Morris. We need you to pay your student loan. Look like you're doing well. We're going to get your money. If not, we're going to attach your wages. And I was doing fine, kind of using money on other things. The reason I answered the phone was because the night before had a couple of drinks, so I was feeling good. I was like, I got it going on, man. She's like, we're going to attach your wages. But I was in the midst of a probate issue, and I was paying back all the money from my when I lost my duplexes. So that's why I probably didn't pay the loan, or I was lagging on it. But she like, you going to pay, bro, or we're going to take your check. We're going to take your income tax checks and whatever money you have coming in. So I said, you got me. You got me. I can do it. She's like, go out and get a second job. I got a second job. Now that student loan is down from 93,711 or whatever it is. It's down to 31,789. thank that lady for having me get my butt into gear and knock that loan off. She didn't take my stuff. That's why I tell you, you got to learn how to sell. She was on the phone and said, you going to pay, bro. I know you know, I know you got something. You can pay something. It does not have to be zero. You've already had an excellent time partying up with the zero. Now you got to pay up. And I paid up. So that's why I know people have money. But right, 6 million people don't have a job. And out of those 6 million people, I'm going to try to talk to 1,000 of them and make them give me $100 so I can give them some sales skills and like turn their life around, because what they were doing before wasn't working anyway. Working in that dead end restaurant on 5th and Central in Los Angeles, California. Habla español la gente, or vive las 3 o 8 personas en una casa, no es mejor. If you're like 4 black people with like 3 or 4 kids parking their Mercedes, BMW, and whatever else in front of their house, and then they living in your house with you, digging their high rollers on their way to Amazon to work as a picker. That's why I just loved it. I rag on Amazon because when I was younger, I worked at Petavina Mold and Dye on Gardena. It was off of El Segundo and Prairie Boulevard. It was probably like a 14, 15, 20,000 square foot warehouse. Email us, subscribe, comment, like if you remember Petavina Mold and Dye. I remember Steve said, you're going to go out in your garage, you're going to help Alvin make the sensors. I ran a giant, back in the old days in America, we used to do manufacturing. It was like a big injection molding machine. So I ran an injection molding machine, take the parts off, trim them up, put them together. Then I would take them from where I was over to Calvin, and then at the end of the day, him and I would put like the little circuit boards on them, and we were making like the 1st or 2nd generation of alarms. Steve had me go out and do door-to-door sales. Hey, call people on the phone, tell them money is due. Hey, call people, tell them about these new products, on and on and on. The last thing he had me and Calvin do, put all the stuff in the box. Steve said, I'll take them over there personally. I don't need FedEx. I don't need UPS. I don't need a child molester, the child molester van, Starsky and Hutch. I just love it. The child molester van, or now we got the box truck. I'm going to start calling that the terrorist / illegal alien hauler. So when I see a box truck, it's from now on, it's going to be like the illegal alien, terrorist, like child pornography, contraband thing, because it's always on those. Look in the 70s. In the 70s, it was a child molester van. In the 80s, since 9/11, it's been like the box truck, 2-wheel, dual wheels. That's nothing but trouble. Contraband, drugs. People use it to sell illegal stuff in alleys. That's what I think. Now that's what you're going to have right now. Steve didn't do any of that. He said, I'll take the product myself. I don't need no FedEx coming to help me. Instead of these companies just taking their stuff themselves, now they're going to be giving it to these. Now watch. All of a sudden, Amazon's going to get rid of all their stuff. Like I've been telling you, Amazon's going to like 86, any type, probably they're going to get about 50 or 60% of their operation. They're going to like, oh, buy this route, buy that route, buy this stuff. Because they don't want to be in the trucking industry anymore. They're tired of it. They don't want to be in the diesel industry. This is the perfect thing for them to do, to get rid of that. Get rid of that overhead. And I know they're sick of the warehouse. They're sick of building warehouses. They're sick of getting blackmailed by cities and counties. It's like telling me, I got to do this, I got to do that. And they're probably just tired of promising people stuff. So watch what happens. That's why I keep telling you. Watch if you work at one of those fulfillment centers. You don't get caught up in, they're going to keep hiring. No. Amazon may be hiring 1,000, but they're probably going to get rid of another 300 or 400,000 in the next 2 to 3 years, because they say, we no longer have these routes. Instead of working with us, hey, we have these people that we have these routes, and now you can take your stuff. So watch that happen. Unless they're really going to make the people who have the routes still come to Amazon if they want to do quality control, or if they just want to say the hell with it, we don't really care, just sell the route, get in trouble, blame this guy. If this person doesn't do it right, they'll fire him and keep their money and dare them to sue them. They'll disappear in one of those child molester vans, says box trucks, quicker than you can say Amazon, quicker than you can say Alexa, or quicker than you say, I don't know. But it's going to be bad, I'm telling you. 3,000 79 or 80 deaths. 280,000 say are infected. That's like a half of 1%. New York, I can see if you want to isolate that and shut down people. LA, you know why LA is screwed up? Take a trip down 6th Street or 5th Street, one of those streets, see all the homeless. Like, okay, it's great to be homeless, but why you just leave them there? The city just leaves them there. What kind of diseases? God knows what's growing over there. It could probably be some aliens hibernating, bringing like their whole colony down, and the homeless are just incubators for any type of thing. Instead of like helping them out, they just leave them there. And you wonder why LA has the highest, whatever, so-called flu rate. Even with that, it's not that many deaths. So it's gonna blow, man. Trump, I don't blame Trump because he got caught with Trump got caught in California. Hey, instead of 250, let's limit it to 50, limit it to 10, social distancing, all this bullshit. I was in the stores today. Why is it the people with masks are the stupidest, overweight, odd people you would ever imagine? I had this one girl, she had her mask on, guts floating over her belly. Had another lady come in like she was tweaking and stuff, asking where the gloves are. I'm like, what the fuck she gonna do with gloves, man? I had another guy, he's buying a woman's blouse at CVS. That's enough to make you say, where else? So do you buy your underwear at CVS, Walmart? When you buy your wife her blouse here? So, gosh, she probably as big as a house. God only knows. But that's what I saw. So it looks like the people who wear the mask, they should be wearing a mask because you may get their stupidity genes. So when you see a person wearing a mask, just say, thank God that person's wearing it. I don't have to wear it. I don't get the stupidity, fat, idiotic dream where I buy my wife's blouse at a drugstore where I buy my Band-Aids and other stuff too. I know there's something about, what is it? Bringing everything together, but that's odd. I'm just saying. So I want you to go home, do the math. Go for 3,079, 280,000. People are going to blow, man. I'm telling you. And if Nancy Pelosi, she's so stupid, hey, we're going to do a committee thing on the virus. Oh my God. Once you find out it was all the Democratic states that really pushed this, all hell is going to break loose. So today is enjoy the calm until April. Because after April, all hell is going to break loose. I'm telling you, go get you a gun. If you don't have, I don't have a gun, but I would probably go get a gun because I'm like, people are going to go crazy, man. Yeah, but what I want you to do while you're at home now, you can comment, subscribe, email me, say, hey, Martin, how can I get on some of your projects so I can learn how to sell? How can I be as confident as you during this crisis? Because, no, I'm prepared. I'm cutting back on my spending. I had the Prime America thing. I'm cutting that. I got my $25 monthly thing from porn. I'm cutting that. Gotta have something, man. I got social distancing. What am I going to do, man? That if I get caught, I'm going to the pen. They'll give me some real social distancing, if you know what I mean. So I'm just saying. So I'm in a crisis mode. This is not good, man. I lived through the 2001 where I thought I was gonna be a mogul. Woke up a couple in the morning, couple of planes flying into buildings. Well, there goes my black silicon dreams for a while. 2008, thought I was going to be a real estate mogul. Bought one house, 2 duplexes, one house in the hood. People found out the brother had money. They didn't pay the rent. They ended up losing the duplexes. Had 2 relatives, tried to let them stay in the house for $300. They screwed that up. I walked out the house one day, talking about black on black crime. Saw this black guy with tattoos in a Section 8 house. Way to go, state of California. Why do all the Section 8 houses have to have people that play their music loud? I saw this Negro come out. I said, that's it, man, because I can see I'll kill this motherfucker, man. He'll just do one thing, play the music loud, come over to my house. The true drugs, I got it. I had to go, man, because I started bringing out the bad element in me. Section 8 is bad enough, but most of the people are crap. I don't care if they live on the street. Sometimes living on the street makes people hard. 6 million people who lost their jobs, probably a great percentage of them, or even if they're lucky, probably Best thing they could do. I did it. I lived in my car for 2 months. I know how it is. I know how hard it can be. Looking for a bathroom, dealing with all the gay guys when you go into the bathroom. Like, oh my God. Sitting in your car, people trying to get in. It can be a pain. Even did the Motel 6 thing. Had the people do bizarre stuff there. Hey, bro, man, look like you suck dick, man. Can I come over? Hey, let's have some fun together, man. Every time, don't look gay. Every time, man, go to the bathrooms at the rest area. Go into the bathroom somewhere, like when I was like living in go home from Motel 6. Hey, bro, can I come over, man? Want to play with me? Like, damn. No, not now anyway. Even when I went to Palm Springs sometimes, just go to the bathroom at the park. Some guy sitting on the toilet in a stall with the door open. Bro, was a white guy though. What are you watching porn movies or something? What, I'm gonna get on my knees and suck your dick in the fucking stall in the park? Come on, at least have a car. Let's go have some fun, man. But it's gonna be crazy, man. I'm just telling you. So work on your sales skill. This is a crisis, man. This is a crisis. So don't be worried about people with their fancy cars and stuff. More power to them. If they want to go on their trucks and their trains and go do stuff, let them do it. But get ready, man. Cut back on your spending. Stay home when you can. Buy your groceries. And, hey, pray that you don't become one of those hoarders who ain't working no more, who got a whole bunch of toilet paper. Now they can eat all that shitty food they bought with the toilet paper they have. Now they can go and sit down at night when they're taking a shit and realize they can use the paper, but they may not have no money to buy any more paper again later.